Welcome back to the Vikings Entertainment Network. Pete Bercich here. And you know, when I'm in town and I'm doing work, we're doing some film. Now, recently, the Vikings had a very busy draft weekend, accumulating 15 picks. So that's 15 new names for this roster, some of which we hope will be immediate type impact players, others that are going to need some development. But the one thing that we can do is evaluate these guys on film and see if what the scouts and the media are saying are true. So the first guy we're going to take a look at is our first round pick, Justin Jefferson, out of Louisiana State University. Now, Justin Jefferson, as a first round pick, has the requisite height at 6'1", the requisite weight, 202 pounds, put up a 4.43 40, 37-inch vertical. He has all the athletic ability to replace Stephon Diggs, who was traded to Buffalo for this exact draft pick. So hopefully he will be an improvement to that position. Now, taking a look at what the scouts have to say, they think he's a great route runner. I think he's a very, very good receiver in yards after catch. Has a wonderful, what they call catch radius. Now, in scout speak, that means when the ball's thrown his way, it could be thrown behind him, back shoulder, front shoulder. He'll find a way to come up with the football, and I think we'll have plenty of evidence of that in the next few clips that you're about to see. Now, Justin Jefferson for Louisiana State was a slot receiver. In fact, he had 111 receptions last year, 100 of which came from the slot, and 17 of his 18 touchdowns came from the slot. Now, because again, we're watching film, what you're going to see is, yeah, he starts in the slot, but he's not just a little hitch and curl type wide receiver. In fact, if there's one thing I think he's going to need to work on when he gets into the NFL are those shorter, underneath type of pivot routes. What you're going to see is a guy getting open down the field and then catching the football and making big things happen afterwards. So let's take a look at the tape. Now, there are so many things that I like about Justin Jefferson. I mean, his ability to catch the football in traffic, his ability to catch the football in stride, make a guy miss, and then make a big play out of it. And you're getting an opportunity in the first play. It's a little run pass option, a quick slant to Jefferson. What I love is he drags that safety into the end zone. So he's not going to go down easily. He's going to fight to get there. I mean, he's already told our quarterback that he's going to go to the Super Bowl, that they're all going to go to the Super Bowl. Well, this is what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to drag a lot of NFL bodies into the end zone to get it done. But a fiery type player. Now, this is an example of his versatility. Here's just a simple jet sweep just to get outside. And we see those types of plays with our receivers. You see him with Adam Thielen all the time. Stephon Diggs gets outside, sets up the block in front very, very well, and almost has the speed to beat that safety into the end zone. But to take a run and turn it into an explosive play, that is what you want to see. Oklahoma, they want to blitz. They're showing blitz. They want to leave a safety one-on-one with Jefferson in the slot. You can't be flat-footed when this kid is coming up the field. You see the amount of space, and separation is the key. Not just straight out, and this is kind of a run-by type separation, but separation by wide receiver. You create it through your footwork. You create it through your routes. You create it by knowing what defenses and what coverages you're going to get and how to react to them. Another example, a reduced formation. All the receivers are packed in tight. Again, at the slot receiver position up top. A lot of routes across the middle on the inside. He makes the catch, turns it up, makes the first guy miss, tippy-toes down the sideline, and then finally gets out of bounds. So he's a slot receiver, but not, like I said before, a hitch and a curl type runner. He's running in routes. He's running across the middle of the field. A very smooth-footed type wide receiver. Catch the ball, tuck it, get upfield, make something happen. All of these plays that he's catching, these aren't 5-yard hitch routes. These are plays that are down the field, across the middle of the field. You get a great scramble here by the quarterback. Switch route, he turns it upfield. Now there's an example of a touchdown catch in traffic. This ball is thrown a little bit short and a little bit toward the sideline, but he has the ability, while the ball is in air, to adjust his body and not necessarily give it away to the corner, but create that space right there, fall back away from the body, and then come down with the football. The timing of that is what's critical, because not every receiver has that or has that ability. So another double move, the safety is right on top of him, coming back to the football. That is what you call ball skills, right? The quarterback puts the ball up. It's a little bit short, a little bit to the backside, but he's able to plant his feet and then come back to the football, not being able to adjust, and the timing of it. That's the key. He does it at the perfect time so the defensive back can't settle his feet and come back and make a play on it. So another quick blitz situation here. Jefferson going across the middle, plants, gets outside, and right here, the explosive speed. That is why you pick a guy like this in the first round, because he has that type of speed, and you're going to need to see that speed at the next level. This isn't just about getting behind a defense. If you want to put a safety on him, he's not going to be able to close once he's out of his break, and then after he catches it, there he goes. He turns that thing up, makes a guy miss, and if you miss him, he's going to put up 6. So getting in close to the red zone. Another play fake, a little switch route on the bottom, and what's great here is this is another ball that's a little bit underthrown. So the DB gets a chance to come back and really kind of get in his pocket, but he's still able to come up with it. He's not going to let that DB get back into him or recover. Another example, reduced motion. You've got yourself a lot of blitzing going on. Quarterback scramble. You see him on the bottom. He turns and then turns himself around, puts the arm up and says, hey, I'm not giving up. The quarterback extended the play. I'm open. So this is, again, a missed tackle after the catch. That's what you like to see. So this is about 80 yards of running just to put about 40 yards on the line of scrimmage. So here he is just running a simple type of underneath route. Quarterback gets himself in trouble. He explodes, gets to the second level, and turns this into a huge dynamic play. I mean, we've seen 4, 5, 6 plays right here, and they've all resulted in either huge yardage or touchdowns. And that's what you want to see out of a receiver. I think those are some great examples of what this kid, again, can do well. He's going to have to get some work on the underneath routes, the hitch routes, some of the timing routes that are underneath, the short rhythm maybe type passing game. You don't see a lot of the deep comebacks. You don't see a lot of the speed outs or the stop fades. I mean, these are NFL routes that he's going to have to learn. But with his ability, physical ability, and his courage to go across the middle, but most importantly, that little wiggle that he has at the end of the route when he has a DB in his lap, and his ability to kind of turn his body, come up with the football. They call that catch radius. That's one of the big things that they call him, and he definitely has that. So he is the 5th receiver that the Vikings have drafted in the first round in the last 15 years, and that's more than any other club in the NFL. I like what I see. He's got big shoes to fill, but I think he can do it.